Okay, hi, good afternoon, everyone. All right, here's Joanna. Okay, hi, good afternoon. So today, let's go through with our science today. All right, just a quick recap. Okay, the last we learned is that we have learned that animals have living things, non-living things. We have learned about the 7 characteristics about living things. Okay, excuse me. All right, so we have learned all the characteristics of the living things. And the last week where I was teaching halfway is about what is the basic things which is needed for living things. Basic needs of living things. Okay. So last week you guys say you don't understand. So today we're gonna focus a little bit about basic needs of living things.
So let's start. Living things need some basic things. That is, air to breathe, water to drink, food to eat, shelter to live. Let's learn all the basic needs of living things, one by one. First one is air to breathe. Kids, when we take in air from our nose or mouth, it is called breathing in. And when we take out air from our nose or mouth, it is called breathing out. Kids, we cannot hold our breath for long. That is, we cannot live without breathing. We, that is, humans, breathe through our nose. And we can also breathe through our mouth. Now let's see other animals.
So the characteristics of living things is characteristic we need to breathe. What we need is the air. So there is a differences between characteristic and need. Characteristic, characteristic is breathing, human breathe. Human breathe. Why? Okay. Is sorry, not human. Living things breathe. However, the needs of living things is that it needs air. Okay, that is the difference. One is need, one is characteristic.
Dogs. Do they breathe? Yes, they breathe, as they are living things. They also breathe through their nose.
Tootway has thousands of animated videos.
New PowerEdge servers work intelligently and collaboratively, delivering real-time insights across all your cloud environments. Together, we stop at nothing, so nothing's in your way.
On math, English, and science to clear the core basics of these subjects.
Now, Here is a cat. Does she breathe? Yes. Breathe through its gills. That pores on leaves called stomata. We will learn more about it in higher grades. So kids, we learned that all living things
Stomata is human sweat gland. Okay, but for plants, it's called stomata.
need air to live. Living things cannot live without air, which is necessary for breathing. Now let's see another thing, which is a basic need of living things. Water to drink. Kids, do you drink water? Yes, and so many times a day. All living things need water to stay healthy. Do you water plants at home? Or your mom and dad gives water to plants? It is because plants too need water. All plants need water to make their food. Water enters the plants through its roots and then travels through tiny tubes in the stem to its upper part. That is, all the leaves, branches, and stems. Let's see this with an example. Here we had some white colored flowers and empty containers. We added some edible colors to water. Now keep them for a few days. After a few days, petals of each flower show the color added to its water. Flowers with pink water have pinkish tint, and flowers with yellow water have yellowish tint. All flowers have some shade which is added to their water. That shows that water travels up the plant. All the plants, animals, and all of us need water to live. So water is one of the basic needs of all living things.
Okay, again, let me see the differences. The characteristic is that living things need to drink. But however, basic needs is that living things needs water.
Now let's learn another basic need of living things. Food to eat. We all eat food, don't we? Yes, we eat food, whatever we like daily, so many times a day, and also give food to our pets. We also give food to our plants. Food for plants is water and some nutrients from the soil. And we add water and manure to soil as food for plants. We give water and manure to the plants, which is their food. Food gives energy to all the living things to do work. If we don't eat food, we will fall sick and we will not have the energy to do any work or play and enjoy. Also, food makes us grow big and strong. Now let's learn about another basic need of living things. That is, shelter to live. All the living things need their home or shelter. Where do you live? You live in your home. That's your shelter. If it's very cold outside, you cannot survive for long outside, as you need warmth, and that is provided by your home. Or when it's raining outside, you cannot stand outside for long. You need your shelter. That is your home. You feel comfortable at your home. You have all the things you need only at your home. Every animal too needs its shelter. If it's very cold outside or hot outside, or raining outside. Animals need their shelter. So, we make a shelter for our pets too. Like this is a small house for a cat. And this is a kennel for a dog. This is a coop for a hen. Likewise, birds make their own nests to live. That's their home or shelter. Fish live in a pond or aquarium at our home. That's their shelter or home. So every living animal needs a shelter, which is their home. Our shelter or our home protects us from heat, cold, wind, and rain. We feel safe and comfortable at our home.
Okay, so let's just go through on the needs. Okay, so just now we learned about all this characteristic, like characteristic. Yesterday we learned about move, reproduce, grow. All these are what we call characteristic. But however, for needs, okay, needs basically there's a few needs. Can you guys share on the screen? Okay, I'll draw a few circles. Whoever has some ideas, please draw on the screen. Like water, food, shelter. These are all the basic needs. Can someone type on the screen, please? Everyone type 1. Okay, good. Okay, Harold type water. The rest, everyone type one thing. Very good, Air. Good. Why only Harold answering? The rest, what happened to you? Air, water, and good. Okay. Seems like Harold is the only one listening, huh? And last is shelter. Shelter. Typo S. So these are the basic needs of living things. Shelter. Good. Thank you, Joanna. Thank you, Harold. All right. So that's pretty much about living things. All right. That's pretty much about living things, what they need. All right. So over here. Okay. This is where you guys stuck last week. Okay. Before this, how about can all of you copy it down into your book or something? Needs of living things. These 4 things. Can you please type into your? Can you please write into your book? Done? Okay. If done, I'm going to clear it. Okay, let's do this one. Okay. So Harold, would you like to try this? Since you're good in it already. Okay, I'm sharing the control with Harold. Okay, Harold, you can control. Okay. Can you separate the characteristic as well as the need? What are the needs just now? Like for example, you mentioned about shelter. Good. Oh. Good. What else? Food. Good. What else? Good. What else? Where else? You need water too. Okay, so these are all the needs of living things. The rest, all of it is characteristic. The rest of it is all characteristic. Okay, next, how about I share with Jensen? Okay, next I'll share with Jensen. Okay, Jensen, can you unmute? Harold, hold on for a while. Okay, next I'll share with Jensen. Okay, Jensen, can you unmute and read when you put the characteristic? Unmute this. Okay, click one, which characteristic you like best. Just read like living things use energy.
Living things need energy.
Okay, good. What is this?
Living things are made of cells.
Good.
Living things grow and develop.
Okay, very good. Okay, next, Joanna, can you unmute and control as well? Joanna, you can control. Can you read as well, Joanna? Living things.
Reproduce.
This one first. Respond to the.
Respond to environment.
Good. Next.
Reproduce.
Okay.
Homogeneous.
Okay. Thank you, Joanna. Very well done. Okay. So, any question? Now you understand how to do this? Because last week you got stuck. What's the difference between needs and living things, right? Okay. So now we understand. All right. Okay. So I got a little bit more. These are the easy ones. Okay. What are the needs of living things? Who would like to try this? Just click on me. Okay. How about Harold? Do you want to do this? Easy peasy.
I want
Share with Harold first, okay? Okay. This one. Which are the needs of living things? Just click. Air, sun. What else?
teacher. I can't
No, son.
control. Very difficult.
Okay, how about you tell me?
Water
Okay.
and food
Okay.
and sun. Do we need sun and shelter? Daughter and son.
Okay. Are you sure about this answer? Okay. Yeah? Ding, 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 ding. Hooray! You got all correct. So that the needs of living things. Good. Next. Okay, I'll share with Joy now for this. This is the needs of plants. Needs of plants. Let's watch one more video before we do the plant part. Okay, Joanna, do this animal one first. You can join now. Okay, what does the animal needs? Home. Okay, then next. What else? Water. What else? Food. Oh, sorry. I accidentally. Food. What else? Good. Anything else? Do you need air or don't need? Anything else, Joanna? If nothing, then you click finish. Done, Joanna? Okay, done. Okay. Okay. So next, let me share with you a little bit about the basic needs of plants. All right, so let's learn about photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is a process on how plants make food. So does plants cook food like that? Is this how plants make food? So plants do make their own food by a process called photosynthesis, not by cooking. Adults cooking, but plants do photosynthesis. Photo is like you take a picture, right? Use photo. Photo needs light. Synthesis. That's why it's called photosynthesis. So what does plants need to make food? They need sunlight. They need carbon dioxide, which is also called air.
And water.
Fantastic. And water. How do they drink water? It's from the soil. The root drinks water. So this one is called stomata. Stomata is the cell that the carbon dioxide goes in and out. That's how they breathe. You see, it's like their nose, like so much nose. And the green color thing called chloroplast, which chloroplast contains chlorophyll, which that's how
I
they
said the green things is chloroplast.
Yeah, chloroplast is the one that contains chlorophyll. Good job.
Oxygen comes from
Okay, so the oxygen leaves the
and also the
Okay, so this is how they produce food. When they produce food, their food is called starch. Okay, so photosynthesis is the process by which plants prepare their own food using carbon dioxide and water. And they need the presence of sunlight as well. So that's how the plants make food, which is starch. When we eat the vegetable, that's how we grow strong and healthy. That's all. You like the cartoon? Nice, right? Cute, right? Okay. So let's do something simple first. Over here.
I want to play.
Can I play? Not I want to play. Can I play?
Can I play?
Yes. Sure. Joanna, go ahead. Can I play? It's a very polite way of asking. I want, it's a very demanding way of asking for. That's how English is. Sunlight. Yeah. You need the sunlight, you need water and carbon dioxide to make food. Okay, so this will be your homework as well for the needs of living things that we learned today. Okay, and one last question. Okay. Okay, so what does plants need to make food? So it needs sunlight, it needs water, it needs
Air
air,
and
and
soil.
it needs soil. They don't want sunlight, they want sun. Let's try again.
Sun. Sun. Only sun.
Okay, they like sun, they don't like sunlight. Okay, so remember your answer, you like sun. All right. Okay, so this is also simple, right? Any questions for so far? Okay, ding, 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 ding. Okay, so
Needs of plants. Buzz with B. Plants are incredibly important. They give us food, provide us the air we breathe, create habitats and homes for many animals and insects. Because they are so important, it's necessary for us to know what they need to survive. So, what do they need? Almost all plants need 5 things to survive. Water. Just like us, plants need water to live. It is absorbed through their roots and travels through the stem and into the leaves. It also helps move nutrients around the plant. But be careful, too much water can drown your little buddy. Light. Plants need light for energy. This usually comes from the sun, but can be from an artificial light, such as light bulbs. Some plants need different amounts of sunlight, so that's why you see different plants in different countries, depending on how much sunlight they get. Air. Plants also need air to breathe. They turn the carbon dioxide that we breathe out and turn it into oxygen that we breathe in. That's pretty incredible. Soil. Although you cannot usually see them, plants have roots under the soil. The soil provides roots with water and nutrients, which is then transported to the rest of the plant. Space. If the plants are too close together, they will need to compete for these resources. Plants need space for the roots to spread out and grow, and so the plant has good access to light. Let's recap the 5 things that plants need to live. Water, light, air, soil, and space. Well done!
okay, so that's pretty much what we learned today. Okay, so we have learned all this to living things. Okay, when it's alive, not alive. Okay, and some of this is once alive. Okay, so that's pretty much what we're gonna focus today. All right, so that's all. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye. See you after tea
Goodbye.
break. Bye.